the mint itself, I think it's absolutely stunning.
It is stunning. 534110, your item number. We're going to do this on 4 flex payments of $42.49. Stay in the ordering process. But what you want to do right now is absolutely positively don't miss what we have coming up, because our today's special is going so quickly. If you blink, you actually might just miss it. Because now 7,800 have been ordered of our first day of issue Silver Eagle dollar. It is the most popular of the newly released coins every single year. But what we're going to do is a value that is so exceptional, that is so unique to HSN, you cannot get it anywhere else. Because what we're going to include for you is not just that full 1 ounce of pure silver that is the beautiful first day of issue that's going to, of course, come in perfect condition. Very, very important, in perfect condition. But what we're going to also include for you is right here a tremendous value, a tremendous opportunity. You can get 4 coins of your choice freely graded for free. So 4 coins graded for free. You get to pick the value of this right here, $76. And then we're going to over here include for you a beautiful presentation case. And the value of this, I believe, was $14.95.
Sold out at $14.
Which is sold out, right. So you're looking at $76.86. You're looking at the entire value of the today's special before we even add in the value of 1 ounce of silver that's not even in a coin, okay? If you just took the value of 1 ounce of silver. But this is a special coin because this is the first day of issue. This is a perfectly rated coin, and this is on 3 flex payments with free shipping and handling. So as I said, we are now getting into our final quantities of our today's special. With 7,800 ordered, this is a very limited edition, as you can see, of 12,000. So you're looking at maybe, what, about 4,000 left? About 4,000 left.
That's it?
Okay, so 2/3 of our entire quantity completely gone. And like I said, when I say limited edition, what that means is it's a limited edition.
It's a limited edition.
You can't get
each one's
anymore.
Individually numbered to ensure its place within the limited edition.
Look at that number.
So the fact of the matter is this, is I've been here for 15 years. And on or about this day, every year for 15 years, I have sold the brand new American Silver Eagle in our first day of issue in Mint State 70. And for about the last 12 of those years, I have included a grading certificate that goes with that, okay? I have the grading certificate that goes with that. And it only is on this day that the grading certificate goes with this or any other coin that we sell. Every now and then there's been a special circumstance where I've done one other grading certificate late in the year on an incredibly popular coin, but that's scarcer than hen's teeth. This is your opportunity to get the grading certificate. That's it, because this is $76, and this is a real $76 value. Understand, the entire modern American coin industry is based on certified coins, on coins being certified and guaranteed by an independent third-party company for weight, content, purity, authenticity, and grade, period. That is what the entire business is based on. That's most of the coins are sold fit into that category that you see right there. And so everybody grades coins, coin dealers grade coins, collectors grade, everybody grades coins, and you're getting 4 free certifications, which is a $76 value at minimum for every coin that you buy. Then you're going to get the Red Oak presentation box. Once again, $14.95. The bonuses alone, $91. That's not even taking into account the free shipping and handling that we do. Add in the FlexPay, add in the 30-day money-back guarantee, and it is an opportunity unlike anything else you can get in the coin world today. There's no doubt about that. It is available exclusively from us, and on top of that, there's a $30 discount today over our regular HSN pricing.
If there were one left at midnight, the price is going to go up $30. The grading certificate is going to go away, okay? There will not be one left. There will not be one single one left because this is selling much faster than we anticipated as we right now approach 8,000 ordered. And with a limited quantity, You know, you can't just call up and say, hey, can you do a few more of these for us?
Right.
You know, we are done.
I can tell you right now, I've researched it. The government frowns on counterfeiting. Okay? So I have no opportunity to get any more American Silver Eagles other than what they've made. I wouldn't do well in prison. So we're going to stick with this.
Look good in stripes, okay?
That's right. I'm going to stick with this right here. And here's what's happened. And this is one of the things that we're fighting. We're fighting those market forces, in essence. And here's what I mean by that. Traditionally, and like I said, I've done this on or about this day for about 15 years. But over the last 10 years, the average edition limit that we've had is about 20,000, maybe 19,000, 19 or 20,000. This is the lowest edition that we have done in a decade. And it's not because I felt like it, because we sold out 18,000 last year and 17,900 the year before that, and I think 19,000 the year before that. It's not that that's why. We have an equation in it, it's a calculus, if you will, that for it to be a first day of issue, it has to meet a certain designation of first day of issue. I've got to buy them on that first day of issue. The government does not release these coins directly to the United States public. I can't buy these directly from the government. They go through a system of 12 what are called authorized purchasers. Of course, obviously, we work with several of those, many of those. Some instances, all of them. So we went to them and said, how many will you sell us? And the number that we came up with is we were able to buy 250,000 coins. Now, according to all of our historical data, 250,000 American Silver Eagles will yield about 12,000 perfect coins, basically guaranteed, if we take the historical low, okay? So that's how I come up with this number. It's not willy-nilly. There's a calculation that we've used for basically, and I've sold it here for 15 years. I've sold the first day of issue for 20 years. Okay, over 20 years. So when you add all of those things together, and I do all of that, I come up with a number that's 40% less than what I've had available for the last 10 years. What that leads to for us is a significantly faster sellout than we have ever had before. As a matter of fact, I even have fewer shows today than I did last year or even the year before, because we know that we're already 2/3 sold out, folks. We're already, understand there's 12,000, that's it. There'll never be a single additional coin ever. I'm basically selling out the 2017 American Silver Eagle on the last day of 2016. I don't even get to sell a 2017 first day of issue Annex American Silver Eagle in 2017. So I got to go a whole nother year for that, as you can see, with well over 8,000 sold. And so we're about to be under 4,000 available.
So literally, we're counting these down now, guys. This will make maybe one more presentation after this.
Maybe
Maybe
we'll
one
see.
more presentation, because it's selling, like I said, much faster than we anticipated. There are exactly 12,103, and that's it. No more, no less. Limited edition. But what we're giving you is what's so exciting. It's not just that you're getting the first day of issue of the Silver Eagle dollar, the most popular coin out there. It's not just that you're getting it. You're getting it in perfect condition. You're getting a limited edition. And then we're giving you a tremendous value that you will not get in a coin store. Because what Mike has put together for us, what he negotiated for us, is you're going to get that beautiful, perfect condition for your first day of issue Silver Eagle dollar. Truly, in my opinion, the most beautiful coin that's ever been done. It is my personal favorite. But in addition, to get the grading certificate, 4 of your coins, 4 coins now, you can send in and have them graded for free. This is a $76 value right here, $76. And then we're going to give you this gorgeous presentation box on top of it. This $14.95, but you can't even buy it on HSN because it is now sold out.
We had a few.
Not anymore.
Extra, because I needed 12,000 of them for this.
Right.
Right, okay, we had a few extras, boom, sold out. It's not a customer pick, but it does have 3 5-star reviews. I suspect if some of the people who bought it review it, we can get it to a customer pick. So we've got that. $91 in bonuses.
Right, $91.
On an $89 item.
Before you even get to the value, just a flat value, just the whatever you want to call it, book value of an ounce of silver. Okay, an ounce of pure silver, not even like forged into a coin. Okay, not minted, not in perfect.
And understand,
just an ounce of silver. I mean, that's why when you look at this, that's why right now 8,200 sold. We are literally counting these backwards because it has been that popular, because it's that good of a deal.
Well, and that's what it ultimately comes down to. So let's go back and kind of do, you know, like I said, we have this kind of complicated calculus that lets us come to this and make these decisions, and how we come up with 40% fewer than we've had in years past. Whereas silver's up 15%, we're the same price, still the same deal as last year, even though silver's up. So we tighten things up to give you this might be the best Silver Eagle opportunity I've done on this New Year's Eve day. So let's take a look at this. First of all, you have the American Silver Eagle. So let's take a look at the coin itself before I get carried away with the bonuses, and I will. Okay, so let's take a look at the American Silver Eagle. First made in 1986, signed into law under the Liberty Coin Act by President Ronald Reagan. It has since become the single most collected silver coin in the world today. It is incredibly, phenomenally, and amazingly popular. However, the way to collect it is in its absolute highest grade. Well, the government will make literally tens of millions of these coins this year that are in essence worth just a little bit over their bullion value, 10, 15, 20, even 30% over their bullion value. The coins that are certified, that are guaranteed absolutely perfect, bring the greatest premiums in the marketplace. And that's what you have here. Then as a secondary issue of value, not only do you have a perfect coin, but you have first day of issue. And with Annex, there are four major grading companies: Annex, ICG, PCGS, and NGC. Of course, Annex first day of issue is exclusive to us here at HSN. And one of the parts of the exclusivity that I love is the fact that each coin is individually numbered to guarantee its place in the limited edition. PCGS and NGC do not do that. Okay? They do not do that. And they will make far more than 12,000 coins. That's an absolute positive guarantee. So this will be, in essence, either the ICG or the Annex will be the rarest of the first day of issues that you see right here. And you know that for a fact because each coin is individually numbered. So as a standalone coin, look, if I had 100 of these left over for some odd reason at the end of this, I would sell this without all the other accoutrement for $119.95, would sell every single one of them out. But I don't have to. We've taken $30 off the price. So now you have this incredible 1 ounce silver coin. Not that long ago, what, 7 years ago, silver was $50 an ounce, just the silver in this. Now, this coin always worth significantly more than the silver that it contains. So now you take this coin that stands alone as this incredible American collectible in its 32nd year of production. You're buying it in its absolute highest grade, in its most exclusive presentation of first day of issue, at a guaranteed low price that you can only buy from us here at HSN. So at $89.95, it would be amazing. I would still have sold 8,362 of these, okay, which is about what it is there. But to make this that special day that we do on or about this day every year for the last decade and a half, I'm going to go ahead and do free shipping and handling. We never do free shipping and handling coins, almost never. So we do free shipping and handling. That's a big deal. Let me give you, of course, the Red Oak presentation box, $14.95 value that we have sold out on it. And I've sold thousands of these at $14.95. And then on this coin, on this day, for this opportunity only, we give you the 4 grading certificates that you see right here. Well, one certificate good for 4 free coin gradings, a $76 value. So what we have added up to now is this spectacular and amazing, $91 worth of bonuses. I'm not even counting in the free shipping and handling on an $89 item that literally would stand alone at $89.95.
Exactly.
That's what you're looking at in terms of opportunity.
And what we're looking at right now, 8,400 of our 12,003, you think it is? 8,400 have now been ordered. So with very few left, then please make your decision early. If you're thinking about it, if you want to own a piece of history that is a limited edition, this is American history. This is something that truly, if you don't do the perfect uncirculated coin, then what you're going to discover is that the value just decreases so dramatically that truly you just can't even imagine.
Precisely. Let me give you an example. Let's say, for instance, let's just look at, let's look at 2009. I can sell you one of those coins, I think $49.95, nice, brilliant, uncirculated. In mint state 70, I think we sell them for $99.95. So you can see it's a double. If you go back to 2000, I can sell you a nice uncirculated coin about $49.95. In mint state 70, it's about $200 or $300. Okay? Go back to 1996. I can sell you a nice uncirculated coin. 96 is a key date. I can sell you a nice uncirculated coin for about $149, $159. That's just uncirculated. In mint state 70, that'd be about $5,000 or $6,000. $5,000 or $6,000. Okay. Even that first year of issue, which they made a lot of, 1986, regular uncirculated coin about $99. In mint state 70, $500. The difference is the certification. Look, in coin collecting, as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is what? Condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. And in coins, we grade on a 70-point scale. 70 is perfect. There's no mint state 71. There's no mint state 70.1. It's mint state 70 is perfect. This is the most valuable American Silver Eagle. Now, when you make a purchasing decision, and you want to make that decision today, because today you get the $91 worth of bonuses, and only today you get the $91 worth of bonuses. And today you save $30 on the coin, sans bonus, okay? All of those things, the free shipping and handling, all of that makes this an important decision today. But more importantly, as we are rocketing towards sellout, complete and total and utter sellout. With the number of people on the phone, we're well over 9,000 coins spoken for. There are only 12,000. I've got a big 8 to 10 primetime show. There is no possible way that this coin lasts through that show. So you won't even have the opportunity to buy this coin for $119.95 without the $91 of bonuses. So that's of critical importance. So like you said, if you're thinking about buying this, don't think about it. Just get this. Understand, we have 30-day money-back guarantee. Right. We've got FlexPay. It's kind of a, it's a way to buy coins that nobody else does. Nobody else gives you the opportunity with 30-day money-back guarantee and the FlexPay. Additionally, nobody, regardless of return policy or whatever it is, nobody else gives you a grading certificate. Nobody. There's nobody else saying, okay, well, PCGS, we're going to sell you the PCGS coin for quite likely more money, and we're going to give you 4 free PCGS certifications. Never, ever happened. It has never happened. NGC, it has never happened. So on top of getting this fantastic coin that is rarer than the PCGS and the NGC coins, even in 70, you have the opportunity to get this phenomenal grading certificate that is a $76 value and a real $76 value that nobody else gives you that opportunity to get. All of that of critical, critical, critical importance.
And again, right now surpassing 8,600 ordered. So as you can see, we are getting down to our final quantities on this. If you're thinking about it, get it home. Get it home. Read about the opportunity to get 4 coins graded for free, for absolute, not a penny, okay? Look at the beautiful display case you're getting. Understand the value of this right here, of 4 coins, your choice, being graded for free, $76 right here. The value of the beautiful presentation case that we're giving you, $14.95. You can go right now to hsn.com. It is sold out, sorry, but it's a $14.95 value. $91 here, before we even talk about
and that's why you certify a coin.
Right there.
Coin's still perfect, still 70. If that just would have been an uncertified coin, boom, there's just 3 grades fell right down the front of that stand right there.
Exactly. Thank goodness that's in this case. Thank goodness, because I have butterfingers. So $91 just in the extras before you get to just an ounce. Not even talking about a coin. If you were just to buy an ounce of silver, okay? But this is not just an ounce of silver. It is a Silver Eagle. It is a first day of issue. It is a limited edition, and it is in perfect uncirculated condition. That's that's what you look for. The two things, and Mike will explain it further, two things that make the most difference: the condition of the coin and how big is the limited edition. You are looking at every single one of these will sell out right now, 8,700. We will surpass over 9,000. That will leave us with 3,000 for the rest of the day.
Well, and not only that, then we have several hours before the next show.
Right.
And of course, even people go on hsn.com. Oh, there's a taste. Okay, I've been waiting for this all year. Boom, boom, boom. Click, click, click. And it's because it's that easy to order on hsn.com. And then all of a sudden we're down to 10. That we have 2,000 for the 8 p.m. airing, which of course is not nearly enough.
Right.
So.
Well, understand. Right now we're about 75% gone. Okay.
Right.
75% completely gone. What time is it? Is it 4 in the afternoon?
4:20 p.m. Eastern.
New Year's Eve?
That's
really?
right.
Okay.
New Year's Eve day. So.
If you're even thinking about it, you still have 30 days. We always give you 30 days. Get it home and look at it and experience. But if you're thinking, well, I might want one for the grandkids, might want one for both of them, these are truly, truly collector's items that you're looking at. Limited edition, top quality, at the best price anywhere. So already in this presentation, 1,000 have been ordered, okay? And we still have almost 5 minutes left in this presentation.
And about 600 people on the phone.
Exactly.
And so ultimately, here's what it comes down to. I mean, once again, here's the calculus of this. The government's going to literally make tens of millions of these. I mean, it's in essence, to some degree, a commodity, this coin uncertified and ungraded. And of course, it sells for a premium to the silver, but not a huge premium to the silver. The real value in this coin to a collector, which has been the case for decades now, is a coin that is certified in top quality condition. Certified in top quality condition. This coin is certified perfect. So that coin, as it stands alone, forget about all the other stuff, the $91 worth of extra value. Let's look at the coin itself. At $119.95, understand you have got a perfect coin that you have had a team of numismatic experts examine to determine it meets all of the standards of numismatic perfection. That's the starting point. Then you have each and every one of these coins that is individually serial numbered, unlike of the other. There's only 4 major grading companies that are recognized, okay? PCGS, NGC, ICG, and Annex. And PCGS and NGC do not individually number their coins. Now, you can go on what they have their population report and check on that. They will do far more than 12,000 of these. So Annex, of the 3 major grading companies, Annex will be the rarest by far. And you'll know that because each coin is individually numbered. And then, of course, you have the fact that there's an ounce of silver in there. It wasn't that long ago that silver was $50 an ounce. I mean, it was within the last 10 years. There you have that. So silver's at a low point. That makes it for a great opportunity and a great purchase. So then you have that as a standalone at $119.95. So now we've taken $30 off that. Okay, that eases the purchasing decision. Now we've given you free shipping, which we almost never do on coins. That, of course, then again, once again, makes an easier purchasing decision. And of course, since it's exclusive to us here at HSN, you know that you have absolutely positively the lowest price guaranteed. Once again, easing your purchasing decision, clearing your buyer's conscience, if you will. Then we're going to go ahead and add the Red Oak presentation box, a $14.95 value. That we've sold out at $14.95. So you add that in, as you can see right there. And then this coin, this day, right here, and only right here, you get the certification so you can turn 4 of the coins that you have for whatever reason into 4 of these. 4 coins that have been examined by numismatic experts and determined that they meet all of the standards of numismatic perfection. So that's what you end up with. And that's what you get. $91 worth of value on an $89 coin. Actually, $120 coin that you're getting for $89.95. I'm not even taking into account the free shipping and handling. Like I said, we'll make it up on the shipping, except it's free, okay? So you put all of that together. So that's why we have, like I said, well over 600 people getting in on this right now. Unfortunately, you take all of those things together that has eased your collective buying decision and made it absolutely one of the easiest decisions you've ever had to make. You add all of those things together and put it all in one time and one day here, and realize then we have an edition which has always sold out in 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000. And because of market forces out of our control, I'm only doing 12,000 in the limited edition instead of 17, 18, 19, or 20,000. So what that means is there's 40% less than we have had at any time in the last decade, which means it is an absolute, positively guaranteed sellout on the day. So once again, that should make your buying decision the easiest possible decision that you make today.
And as we speak right now, we are officially crossing 9,000 ordered on the day, which means that there are 3,103 left. However, we have over almost 700 of you trying to get through right now. So we will probably end up, and frankly, this is what's going to happen. If you do the math, you're going to end up in prime time with about 2,000 left, maybe. Maybe, okay? So every single one of these will sell out today. Every single one. This is an only while supplies last opportunity at this point. Get yours now. Don't wait till later or you will miss out. You're getting the 4-coin grading system. 4 of your coins you can have graded absolutely free. $76 value right here, your presentation case. A $14, let's just call it a $15 value, okay? And truly, right here, $91 before we even do the value of the coin.
Right.
Free shipping, 3 flex payments. There you see 9,000 that we have crossed. But again, over 700 of you trying to get through. Please don't wait, and please do be patient. We are processing as fast as we can. An outstanding opportunity for you. We want to mention a couple of other things that we do have available.
Remember I mentioned the ICG coin. There's 4 major grading companies, three big ones. The smallest one of them is the ICG. And just like the Annex first day of issue, the ICG first day of issue is exclusive to us here at HSN. And as you can see, we have a New Year's price of $89.95, also a $30 discount with the ICG Mint State 70, and is once again, I have added the grading certificate for ICG. Nobody else does grading certificates other than HSN. So you have the Annex with the today's special. You have the ICG with our New Year's special. Over 500 of these spoken for. Over 500 of these spoken for right now.
And then this is what we're featuring on our today's special too, which, how beautiful is this? It is the Canada Maple Leaf with the display box. This is the $5 coin, and we have it with 3 flex payments available as well.
And you have to understand, this is the 150th anniversary Canada Privy Seal. We own all of them. We bought all 150,000 coins, exclusively available through us and our marketing partners that we have here. Of course, the 70, and it's not just the 70 first day of issue that's exclusive through us. Us and our partners have every single one of these special Canadian coins, but it is this special opportunity. We have it $79.95 with the display box that we've got on the 150th anniversary Canadian Maple Leaf. Already 300 of those gone. Already 300 of those gone.
It is brand new. 533680 is the item number you asked for. And then
rocketing towards sellout.
Absolutely.
Okay. We have got, and of course, the second most popular and the longest lived, actually, this started in 1982, the Chinese Panda is the second most popular silver coin. Extraordinarily difficult to get because we've got to get them out of China, which is almost impossible because they sell out there. And we've got our first day of issue exclusive to us, only 588 in the limited edition, exclusively available from us here at HSN. One of the cool things about the Panda, a rotating design, so it has a different obverse every single solitary year. Already 179 of the Pandas spoken for, 180 now of the Pandas spoken for just in these little 1-minute opportunities that we have here.
534093, HSN priced at $109.95. Now then, if you want to go big or go home, bring this one home, because this one is our $5 Gold Eagle coin, priced at $299.95. just want to be near it.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. Yeah, this is the $5. This is the most affordable of the gold coins that we have available. Okay, the United States government has made the American Gold Eagle since 1986. They make it in a $5, a $10, a $25, and a $50 denomination. Okay, this is the $5 denomination that we've got right here. This is solid gold, folks. This is solid gold that you get for $299, only $699 in the limited edition, of course, available exclusively here at HSN. So once again, a very quick look at that. Are we doing the 25? Yeah, there's the 25.
Right.
Of all of the gold coins that we do every year, the $25 gold coin is by far the most limited. Remember, this is available exclusively from us. There are only 49 of these coins. Only 40. Once again, solid gold. And like I said, this is not insignificant. This is not layered or plated or vermeil. This is an actual big, real coin that you see right here. And by far, the most limited of all of the American gold coins that
Aaron,
we do every year.
How many do we have left, sweetie?
On those, I think we have about 45 of those left.
Okay.
That's our first presentation. So now, this is kind of the big Mac Daddy right here. This is the largest gold coin made by the United States government. Comes out every single solitary year. I only have 69. I remember back in the day, we used to sell 700, 800 of these. That was when gold was 10% of what it is today. Already 6 of these gone. This is my first full presentation of this, okay? And I have 6 of these gone already. This is America's largest gold coin. 1 ounce pure gold. 1 ounce of pure gold contained within this coin, okay? 69, I believe, is the lowest or smallest limited edition. If it's not, it's one of the 2 or 3. So, and I've been doing this one also for 15, 20 years now. So you have got America's largest gold coin, the 2017, absolutely perfect, first day of issue, Mint State 70. There's only 69 of these for worldwide distribution, every single one of which is available exclusively here from us at HSN. I have been doing this coin almost since this coin started. Okay, I actually, not here, but I think the first time I did this coin was 1991. I wasn't even selling it certified. I didn't start selling certified coins, and I was the very first person to ever sell certified modern issue American coins. And I started doing that, I think it was 1997. Everybody else thought I was crazy. You only certified old coins, the new coins like this, nobody certified. Now it is the backbone of the industry. The backbone of the industry. So I've got this coin, which I've sold now for decades. And in those decades, this may well be, like I said, at 69, could well be the smallest edition that I've ever done. Already 8 of these spoken for, so we're down to about 5 dozen. It is the biggest storehouse of gold value that the United States government has in any given year. 1 full ounce, 33 grams, is the weight of this coin. 1 full ounce of solid gold contained, pure gold contained within this coin. Once again, available exclusively from us. So not only do you have the backdrop of the gold value, but you've got the Mint State 70 Perfect, which is particularly difficult in gold because gold is such an incredibly soft metal. It's very difficult to get the gold coin, very difficult to get the gold coin in perfect condition. Of course, first day of issue, all of that available exclusively from us here at HSN at $2,199.95. It is a spectacular opportunity to continue your collection if you've been doing this with us for the last decade and a half or so. This is the brand new edition, like I said, at only 69 for worldwide distribution. Very, very rare, very desirable. 10 of these gone now already, 10 of these gone with many, 11, many people online. It could well sell out here in the next half a minute or a minute or so. Hopefully, if not, I'll have a few available for prime time.
All right, and we will keep you posted on that. So please, if you are in the ordering process, use express ordering, hsn.com, to try and get through. Like I said, we have been very busy for the past 2 hours, as a matter of fact. And we'll give you an update on our Today Special coming up in just a minute. But want to let you know what's happening on New Year's Eve. Adam Freeman's doing a big special.
He is?
Yes, he is. So you definitely don't want to miss that. And here's more on that. And we've saved some other goodies coming up next.
Bring in the new year with HSN. Enjoy 3 days of great offers with today's special flashbacks, early access deals, plus 26 you won't want to miss doorbusters, and special pricing on your favorite brands like Origami, HP, and Dr. Graf. Count down to the new year with me tonight at 10 p.m. and join Helen Keeney tomorrow at 1 a.m. Go to hsn.com for more.
I truly believe there is a warrior inside of all of us. Warrior by Danica Patrick is everyday life. It's everyday life because you can do everything in it, and hopefully every day you're inspired by it.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
Hope you have some great plans for tonight. Thank you for spending some time with us. I'm Alice Cron. Mike Mezak is bringing us our today's special. We will update you on that in a couple of minutes because, again, it's becoming very limited. But when you want to talk about limited, wow, what we have right here, right now is so exciting. Actually, let me give you a quick update because we have actually sold out of our Lincoln Memorial Uncirculated set. Thank you for your orders on that. Exceptional buy on that exceptional collection, as is this. Last 30 years of Indian head scents from 1880 to 1909, priced it at $199.95 for flex payments. I remember as a girl, every time you would find an Indian head penny, it was just like so.
It was the holy grail.
I know.
When I was collecting as a paper boy. This is one of those collections. This is very unique in a lot of ways. I've sold this for many, many, many years, and I've sold it in kind of various iterations. We've oftentimes sold the last 10 years of Indian head scents because those are a little easier to get. And occasionally we sold the last 20 years of Indian head scents, okay? But what I rarely ever sell, remember, these are all 100% original, not reprinted, restruck, or redone, or cleaned, or anything. They're 100% original. What I never sell, or rarely sell, is the last 30 years. Because they're so phenomenally difficult to get. As a matter of fact, the last time, I think it was on your card, the last time I sold this was like March or September or something. I mean, it's been months and months and months and months. And when I do sell them...
It was March of 2010.
Yeah, and when I do sell them...
I'm sorry, March of 2016.
16. And when I do sell them, I have 25, I have 50, I have 75, I maybe have 100. Well, folks, what happened is recently I found the mother lode, and it's of a very specific coin. It's this coin, A182, this coin right here, 1885. This is the key right here. I can get a lot of these. 81 and 82, very, very difficult, but that's the coin. Sold individually, you can pay as much as $60, $70, $80 for that coin, the 1885. I found a guy with 700, an old-time collector, put them together over decades. Came to me and sold me every single solitary one of them. So I have 700 of these sets, which is more than I have sold collectively probably in the last 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years. I aired this morning at about 1:30 a.m. I sold 200 sets. So I got maybe 500 sets left. So here's ultimately what it comes down to. Look at that, 208 sold now. So here's what it comes down to. When you look at this, and I have 30 of these coins, you're looking at basically about $6 a coin if you just count in the packaging. $6 a coin. The 1885 alone, right here, like I said, you can spend as much as 75 or 80 bucks for, okay?
That's incredible.
The 81 and 82 are gonna be $30 to $50 right here. The 1909 down here in the Nationally Advertised Catalog is $45. You are paying literally $6 a coin here, when there are 4 of the coins, 81, 82, 85, and 09, that you can easily spend $199.95 for. More importantly, I have them. Now, here's the other cool part. You take a look at this. 1882, every coin is in its own individual airtight holder. Look at that 1882. Original Indian head cent from 1882. Every coin individually hand-selected to bring back. You have to understand what was going on in America in 1882. Folks, it's a big deal. It's a big deal that I have these coins. The other incredible part about this that I absolutely positively love is because of the way it was done, they only made these at the Philadelphia Mint from 1880, basically the beginning, all the way through 1908. So it's also a complete set of Indian head cents on top of all that. So you're going to get 30 years of Indian head cents, 30 years of the last 30 years inclusive, nothing missing. The lowest price they have in the Nationally Advertised Catalog is $9 a coin. That's the cheapest coin they have. So at the lowest rate, they're $270, not accounting for the $50 coin, the $75 coin, and the $240 coins, okay, that are up there. And all these other ones, if I look at these, which ones they have, the 1887's, you know, $11, and the 1888 is $18.50, and the 1892 is $10.95. They don't even have most of the coins. The fact is it's absolutely complete. It's the last 30 years. Every one of the coins is individually hand-selected, and like I said, most importantly, I have them. Every one of them in their own individual airtight holders that you're going to see right there. Not reprinted, restruck, or redone in any way, shape, or form. In any way, shape, or form. This is just an absolute reminder of a bygone era. Like I said, this is cowboy money. Literally, this was circulated in the Old West, 1880, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. That is the importance of this collection. The fact that I have got any of these is of absolutely stunning. I'm kind of incredulous that I was able to get the 1885s. I struggle to put together 25 or 50 or 75 of these at any given time. This is one of those collections that this may well be. I'll sell out the balance of these in our primetime show tonight. In our primetime show tonight, we will sell these out. It will be the only time I have ever sold these coins in primetime. So unless you plan on tuning in tonight between 8 and 10 p.m., you need to buy this right now. Nearly 300 already sold.
And understand we are so limited now with this that truly, Mike is right. If you want it, you really should be buying it right now because, frankly, I have more people trying to buy it than I have quantity.
Yes.
So we will keep you posted on this, but please, express ordering. HSN.com hops you to the front of the line. We don't want you to miss this. This is exciting, okay? 424-438, and 4 flex payments available on that as well. So stay in the ordering process there. And did you know it used to be illegal to possess gold coins in the U.S.? True or false? And the answer is, survey says, true. In 1933, President Roosevelt ordered that circulation of gold coins was not allowed anymore. The coins were turned into the banks by people who were given other types of currency in exchange, and most of the coins were melted. Well, that ain't right.
That ain't right. Well, but here's the thing. You were allowed to keep the coins. You didn't have to turn them in. They just couldn't circulate anymore.
Oh.
So you can still buy those coins today. Of course, they bring huge premiums. It's like they didn't come to your house and get them. They just said, you just can't spend them anymore. You can keep them if you want to keep them as collector coins. So.
Well, we're going to move on now because I can't believe this hour's gone so fast. Mike, you were so fascinated. So enjoy working with you. Don't you just feel like you learn so much? Well, what we have right now is our 3-piece 24-karat gold centennial coin set. It's priced at $2,999.95, 534089. Okay.
I got to go back.
Okay.
I got to go back 100 years, 101 years. 1916, actually 1915. The United States Congress makes a mistake. Imagine that. They misinterpret one of their own laws. Imagine that. They determined that they must end what at the time was called the barber coinage, barber dimes, barber quarters, and barber half dollars. What ended up, to their mistake, ended up bringing us, and the United States then making 3 of the single most beautiful coins that they have ever made. The Mercury dime, the Standing Liberty quarter, and the Walking Liberty half dollar. They produced those, and they've been considered some of the most beautiful coins ever made by the United States government. As a matter of fact, you may recognize this design. It was reprised on the American Silver Eagle in 1986, considered the most beautiful silver coin ever made by the United States government. Fast forward 100 years. To commemorate that congressional error, which brought us 3 absolutely stunningly gorgeous kind of Romanesque coins, the United States government decides to commemorate each and every one of those coins in solid gold. These are not layered or plated or made.
Okay,
these are solid gold.
Solid gold.
These are
24 karat?
solid 24 karat gold coins made by the United States government. Notice the date, 2016. Notice the date, 2016. These are not reprints or restrike. This is a 2016 Mercury dime done in solid gold. This is a 2016 Standing Liberty quarter done in solid gold. This is a 2016 Walking Liberty half dollar in hugely, phenomenally limited quantities that were done by the United States government. We have subsequently, in essence, sold these out. We had sold some of these individually. What I have never been able to do, and I saved just a few of each coin, is be able to do the entire trio. There are 41 of these sets that we were able to do. This is the debut of those 41 sets. I'm already down to 39 of these sets. These will absolutely sell out. Understand, this is the rarest of the Walking Liberty half dollars ever made by the government. Of course, the only one done in solid gold. This is the rarest Mercury dime ever done by the United States government, and the only one done in solid gold. It's the second rarest Standing Liberty quarter ever done by the United States government, because the 1916 is rare, of course. The 1916 in, excuse me, in high grade sells for 10 times what I sell this entire collection for. 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 for the 1916, which is silver, by the way. So what you have here is not only nearly an ounce of gold, which is a pretty big deal, but a limited edition of each and every one of these coins. Look at this. That is the original Type 1. That is the original Type 1 Standing Liberty quarter. I want to tell a quick story about that. When you look at this, when they first released this in 1916, this coin was a scandal. If you'll notice, this is an absolutely stunningly beautiful coin. Lady Liberty's bosom is bared. Okay?
Well,
that was quite the thing in 1916. So the public demands that that be changed.
Right.
So not only in 1917 did they cover it, but they did so with chainmail. Okay? So all of the subsequent years of the Standing Liberty quarter. So this is called a Type 1 Standing Liberty quarter. Subsequent to this, her bosom was covered literally in chainmail. They brought it up to her neck. Okay? I don't know how they decided to do this to begin with in 1916, but they did.
Goodness.
But it's a Type 1 Standing Liberty quarter. I love that. That's the thing about coins and numismatics. When you look at this, look at the reverse of this. Absolutely stunning. Folks, these are going to sell out today almost assuredly. I've got already 4 sold, but I have a lot in the ordering process. Remember, 5 sold. I've only got 41. So I'm really down to 3 dozen, and I've got really many more people. Solid gold, solid gold, solid gold. These were all released last year, all 24 karat gold. So that you're going to have. They are not reprints. In other words, I didn't do this. The United States government made each one of these coins, okay? They made each one of these coins, and they made them in solid gold. They are technically, of course, then a Mercury dime, a Standing Liberty quarter, and a Walking Liberty half dollar. So you need these to complete your sets, and there's tens of thousands of collectors of these. It was funny. They released this the day, basically, that I had my last coin show here. We didn't have one. I just put up a picture of it. We sold out the single edition, and I think it was $2,000, and I didn't even have one. Okay, we sold like 100. Okay, that's how popular this is. I have one now. We have them all now, okay? But that's how crazy it was. I want to do one thing as we have about 20 seconds or a minute or so. These are going very, very quickly. I want to put them in the box because I want to show you this presentation box. This isn't just any presentation. This is our $100 box right here. Beveled glass, okay? Brass keyed lock, solid red oak presentation. That's the way you display the most significant United States collection of coins that has come out in many, many, many years. I think this is an absolutely amazing opportunity. Now, of the 41, I've got a dozen spoken for. I've got maybe 2 dozen remaining. It will sell out today. Please take advantage of it. All done in absolutely perfect SP70, exclusive to us here at HSN.
Absolutely exciting to have just the story alone. Fascinating, captivating. So again, extremely limited. 534-089 if you want it. Oh my goodness, that is incredible. Who would make that decision? Oh my goodness. Listen, we still want to share some other information with you from our HSN Vault. The U.S. Mint estimates that the average life expectancy of a circulating coin is just about 30 years, whereas paper currency usually only lasts for as little as 18 months. And now you know.
Okay. Very quickly, how about this? Have you seen it yet?
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet because I'm waiting for my boys. My one boy's at a hockey camp, and, you know, we're doing the whole thing, and we got that going on. Rogue One. Brand new Star Wars. Here's the Rebel Alliance coin right here. Once again, this is licensed by not only Star Wars, but by Disney. Now, and you have to understand, in the world of licensing, in other words, having to license a coin, because I only want to sell licensed, product that matters. In the world of licensing, those are the 2 hardest ones to get, Disney and Star Wars. This has both, okay? This has both. Most popular movie going today, absolutely no doubt about it. This is the official Star Wars Rebel Alliance. Now look at this. This is a 2017 coin already made. I just showed this for a minute or 2 earlier. This morning, 70 gone. I've only got 350.
Right.
I've only got 350.
Just very limited with this. But can you imagine being able to give this to one of the Star Wars fans out there? I mean,
there's only 10,000 of these, by the way. There's only 10,000 made. I'm pretty sure there's more than 10,000 Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I mean,
pretty sure
don't hold me to that.
Just,
okay, you can hold me to that. You can hold me to that. There's 10,000. That's it. That's all there is, all there ever will be.
Again, there's a whole lot of Star Wars stuff out there. This is officially licensed. It is so unique and something that truly just sets your collection apart. 534-102 is your item number. Again, extremely limited with this. So great time for you to really think about maybe that Star Wars fan. Okay.
And of course, if you want the Empire coin, I don't know which side you're voting for. There's the Empire coin right there. And the fact of the matter is, if you're a Star Wars fan, you're gonna do both. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's both part of the entire thing. I want to show you this. If we can back out just a second. First of all, we've got the beautiful certificate of authenticity that's individually numbered, that shows the numbering and all that. That's spectacular. There you go, and there's the individual number. As you can see, 1,013 in ours. So there you go, Star Wars Rogue One. But I want to show you the way they do this. This is a beautiful wood box, okay, with the Rogue One. Now, I love the way that they have done this. All you do is that.
Oh, yeah.
It has got magnets on the bottom built in there that go against this, so that's the way it displays. See, it doesn't need to lean against anything. It displays just like that. And so we've got the Rebel Alliance, we've got the Empire that you're going to have right there. If you're a fan of the movie, if you're a fan of the franchise, if you're a fan of any of this, there are only 10,000, basically already sold out, to the authorized distributors, of which we are one. I was able to get 350, about 50 of these gone already. Like I said, we're just doing these in like 1 minute, 2 minutes. And the reason we're doing that is to give everybody the maximum opportunity to be able to get the phenomenal Star Wars coins.
Okay, it's the Rogue One, the Empire silver coin, $169.95. You can put that on flex payment if you'd like to, which means you just split it up on your credit card. And we have one item left in our hour. This was so crazy popular last hour that
we're bringing it back.
Bringing it back. because I think at this point we're very limited now with our quantity. I'll double check on it. This is your satin finish silver eagle dollar coin. 4 flex payments, $37.49, item 534086. So
I've only got about 6 minutes here.
Right.
Last time we took 14 minutes.
I know.
I got to cut to the chase here, okay, is ultimately what I have to do. This is a very, very special coin. For several years now, the United States government has released 3 silver eagles in a year, a mint state coin, a proof coin, and a satin finish coin. This was the satin finish coin from last year. It is the 30th anniversary of the American Silver Eagle last year. It is embossed on the edge of the coin. The United States government has never done that before. It is embossed, 30th anniversary. You can read right there. It's easier to do in person than with the camera here because those are so far away. But it says 30th anniversary right there, stamped on the edge of the coin. The United States government has never done that before on a satin finish coin. What we have got with this coin, as we've sold 1,800 in 2 little presentations, and with 1,800, I've got 830, 820 of them left, basically, is it. 820 left. This is I think, the most significant and most undervalued, overlooked coin of 2016, bar none. Because if you take a look at this coin, the satin finish coins, which are denoted by having the West Point mint mark, they're different than the proof coin, they're different than the regular mint state coin. The satin finish coins are always the rarest silver eagles put out by the government every year. But then this one, first of all, you have the rarest coin put out, and then you have it with the 30th anniversary edge lettering, which they have never done before. So it commemorates the 30th anniversary of the American Silver Eagle. The United States Mint has got a long history of commemorating the anniversaries of American Silver Eagles. They started it with the 10th anniversary coin in 1995. In this condition, in a 70 condition, the last time I sold one of those coins here at HSN for the 10th anniversary was $29,000. $29,000. Then you have the 20th anniversary coin, which was made in 2006. It did not have edge lettering or any of that other stuff. You know what it had? It had a reverse proof. I sell that coin in this condition for about $1,100. Then they did the 25th anniversary coin, okay, which they, once again, just did in reverse proof. Actually just matched the 2006, just made a few less. I sell that coin for about $1,300 here. And then I have this coin. Not at $1,000, not at $1,300, not at $30,000, at $149.95. And why can I do that? Because it was released at the end of the year, what I call a fall between the cracks coin. And the way that that happens is the government released it instead of in February, March, or April, or May, or June, which was when they traditionally released these. Because of the edge lettering, because of all the other things they do, they released it late in the year. They will have an extraordinarily low mintage, even though it is an absolutely unique and seminal coin for you to collect as an American Silver Eagle collector with the 30th anniversary. If you take a look at the 10th anniversary, the 20th, the 25th, the cheapest one I sell is $1,100, and then I have this one because this is the original issue price. Folks, I'm down to the final quantities, and I know there's 2 minutes left. The phones are going to get very busy very quickly. Okay, this will sell out today. And understand, I wasn't even able to sell this coin in 2016. And the reason was since they released it so late in the year, it got caught up in the holiday noise, in essence. In other words, everybody's doing a lot of things for the holiday. They ignored it. It creates an amazing collectible. There were a lot of other coins that were released, that Walking Liberty Gold coin, the Standing Liberty Gold coin. People just overlooked this coin. What that creates is one of the great collectibles, in my opinion, at the United States government. You have the Silver Eagle, incredibly popular, incredibly collectible. You've got the rarest Silver Eagle. You've got the 30th anniversary Silver Eagle. The only 30th of the anniversary American Silver Eagle was 10, 25, or 20th anniversary. That's less than $1,000 because it's my original issue price. It's also exclusively available from us here at HSN. Is there any wonder why almost 2,000 are sold here in our original day, in our original presentation, in our original opportunity that we have got right here? Folks, closing quantities, closing opportunity that you have here. As you can see, 1,900, we're down to maybe 700 of these left, and almost 600 people on the phone. So an amazing opportunity for you here at literally 1/10 of the price of the other anniversary American Silver Eagles, and it's the only one that's got the 30th anniversary edge
think that's
lettering.
so cool.
Just absolutely amazing.
Absolutely amazing that we're going to make it so affordable for you on top of the price that's incredible, under $150. But then to be able to split that up on 4 flex payments, so maybe you do a couple of these, okay, for the grandkids or whoever you might want to start a collection for. But at this price, with this kind of collectability, with this flex payment, if you wait, you will miss it because we're about to surpass 2,000 of these. That means we truly a few hundred remaining. That does not count the people who are online right now to get it. This is just an exceptional opportunity. Take advantage of it.
It's a unique coin.
Yeah.
Understand, it's the only. Look, this is a satin finish coin with the West Point mint mark. The government, this is the rarest way that they make the American silver eagle. Then you add in the additional collectability of the 30th anniversary that you see there. This is literally a unique coin. Right here. You must own it. Incredible pricing.
And I'm going to go buy them.
You should. You absolutely should.
I'd like those gold ones, but
Yeah,
okay.
no, those are pretty spiffy,
Those are
aren't they?
pretty nice. Mike, thank you so much.
Pleasure. Back at 8 p.m.
Incredible to be able to share his expertise and such a great collection, and hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have the most fun ending to your year and a great start. I'll see you back here tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Until then, have a great night.
Hi, everybody. Happy New Year.